Alright, so day two of the video blog, here we go. Basically, yesterday was a good day. I'm pretty happy with the way it went. I got out of bed reasonably quickly and got to work, and yeah, surpassed my goal for what I would need to do every day till the end of the year, and I'm happy about that. I mean, I think it was definitely in my best interest to start out on the right foot. Like, obviously, if my first day I fall short, that's a really bad kind of omen for me, and it just shows I'm not like committed. So I'm definitely happy about that. I guess I have to also be mindful that it was Sunday and like everyone around me is playing poker all day on Sunday. So Sunday's an easier day for me to sit down and like spend the whole day playing because all my friends like that's what they're doing. So definitely, it's going to be harder on a day like today or a day like Friday, Saturday. My friends want to go out or my friends are going to dinner, drinking, going out, going to clubs and stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's the path I chose. But, I mean, hopefully I'll work hard enough and get enough stuff done ahead of time that I can do some of those things. Because something I think is really important is, like, maintaining my happiness throughout this challenge. I mean, if I complete my challenge and I, get my year-end bonus or whatever and the bet money and, like, that's a great sum of money, but, like, I can't buy back happiness with that. Like, if I've gone from being the happy person I am today to being kind of someone who hates my life, like, it's not worth it for me. So that being said, like, I definitely think that maintaining my happiness throughout the challenge is in my best interest for my life and for completing the challenge. I think one of the focal points of my entire year, like, has been just kind of having a realization that I should not live life in a way where I'm like trying to be happy. Like, I think it's a huge mistake to constantly try to be happy and think like, oh, if I do this, it'll make me happy. If I do this, it'll make me happy. Because trying to be happy is basically, like, to me, it's admitting that you're not. If every day you try to be happy, like every day you're in a practice of reminding yourself that you're unhappy. And one day, you kind of got to figure out, get the fuck out of your own way, just like stop and just stop trying to be happy, just like be happy. And that was like, I don't know, that was the focal point of my year, honestly, like just going for a walk one day and it just like popped in my head. Like, I don't even really think I get credit for the thought. I don't know. Somebody probably said something to me, or I read something, or I heard something, but some synaptic connection formed in my brain, and all of a sudden, just thrown into the forefront of my mind was like, dude, stop trying to be happy. Just be happy. And ever since, like, I don't know, I've been smiling through same bullshit that I always dealt with, Like, it's just like it doesn't affect me the way it used to. And it's pretty fantastic, I'd say. The way I feel compared to the way I felt before that. So yeah, I mean, I woke up at 11:45 today and I haven't played yet, and it's like 2:45, which is definitely not ideal for my side of the bet. I mean, 3 hours in the morning before you get started is pretty savage procrastination in the eyes of most successful poker players I know. But something my roommate and I've talked about a lot is like having a routine and having doing the things you need to do to sit down at the computer and be successful that day. And some people, that list might be very short. Like, I have friends who are successful at poker who can wake up and just start playing within, like, 20 minutes sometimes. And, like, that's just them. And that's just not me, I don't think. For me, I have, like, I guess I call it kind of like a happiness ritual. But it's more of, like, a resiliency ritual, if anything. Because, like I was mentioning in my last blog, like, I think those things are really tied together, happiness and resilience. The happier you are and the more you enjoy your life, the less you're going to be affected when you have negative results in anything, especially like, something like poker. I mean, if you're really upset that you're like, getting it in with 80% equity and losing, like, for a few $100s, like, I don't know, like, something is not right in your life, And yeah, of course it wears away at your resilience when that happens day after day. I mean, look at my graph for the year. I've definitely lost, I don't know, I've probably lost 60 days in a row this year at some point. Like, I've definitely lost, I mean, I don't want to, bitch and complain, but, like, I've definitely, like, had a really rough year results-wise, especially coming off of the year I had last year where my expectations were, expectations are not the most ideal concept in poker anyway, but my expectations for this year is it's going to be the best year ever and phenomenal. And, in some ways it has been for my life, but it definitely, results-wise in poker, it was not. So I think it's I think it's important to, like, do things that make you fortunate to be alive, Like, I went for a walk today, like, got some sunlight 'cause it was a nice day, thought about some things in my life that, I'm grateful for. And I think that really, like, sets me up to be in a good headspace to begin my session. Because now if I might run 30, 40, 50 miles below EV today, my EV might suck, so I might think I'm not even playing well. But I mean, how much does that really affect my life? Like, is that the end of the world? I mean, I've run 360 buy-ins below EV at $60 hyperturbos this year. I mean, I don't really care. I mean, it sucks. Like, yeah, sure, I'd rather have the money, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I believe in myself, my abilities, and like, I'll get through it. It's not really a big deal. You get paid to register is like the mindset that I have for hyperturbos, at least. And anyway, I mean, that's kind of neither here nor there. I mean, the idea is just, for me in the bet, I'm going to make sure that I try to retain happiness, because honestly, like, why the fuck do anything to, like, that makes you unhappy? So yeah, I guess we'll see how that goes. But today, Monday, day 2 of the bet, I'm still feeling pretty optimistic about it. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I want to make poker work for my lifestyle. I'm not, like, sitting down every day playing hours and hours of poker for the, like, opportunity to do it again tomorrow. Like, that's not a life, and that's not worth it. I think I could do a lot of things successfully, and, like, why choose poker if I just do it so I can wake up and do it all over again? So, yeah, that's basically it. I'm about to get playing, and I hope this was worth your time watching it. Yeah, thanks.